Well, Spencer, that was a fantastic match for all the fans. So much to talk about. Let's start with the first half. Farnborough managed to concede a goal within a minute, probably the fastest they've conceded this season. Firstly, how disappointing is it to start the game like that? And secondly, how pleased were you with the response from your players?
I think the goal in the first minute and the goal in the last minute, sadly, I think they're both goalkeeping errors. So sometimes people make mistakes. It shouldn't be a goal. He should save that. So response, 5 goals in the middle. League leaders are 8 points clear, haven't lost in 8. I thought possibly, with the exception of the playoff final, which was huge pressure, probably the best performance against a very, very good side in the last three, maybe even 4 years. So we owed it to the fans after Wednesday. I've been doing this 20 odd years. Football's crazy, you just never know. And we lost Matt Jones, another injury. We couldn't play CJ today, injured. Connor injured. Never mind all the others that are missing. But I thought we were absolutely superb, and the reaction to such an early setback against a side that's just won 5-0 away from another form side, I thought we were absolutely outstanding today. And I'm delighted for the fans, I'm delighted for the dressing room, and in a very small part I'm very pleased for myself, because it's very hard on Wednesday. We deserve the criticism with all things taken into account, but you see the amount of 16-year-olds we've got on the pitch, and we're proud of the way this club is run. And people will criticise, but the reality to it is we're not going to spend money we don't have. We've got so many injuries. But today has shown another real highlight of the season. I thought we were superb at Hereford, superb today. We've given some really good performances, and we're a very young side. So yeah, I'm delighted for everybody involved.
So going to half time, we're leading 3-1. Come out in the second half, the players didn't seem to give up. They kept pushing. How pleased were you with the second half overall?
Yeah, we just said let's carry on. We understand that Kings Lynn, are an outstanding side that will be right up there, and that if we sat back, they've got all the firepower in the world. So we wanted to carry on the front foot. We thought we'd created a number of chances, and the 3-1 didn't flatter us at all at half time, and we wanted to be on the front foot. And again, we've put Jamie through. We've earned the red card, we've earned the penalty, and obviously the game almost dies when you go 4-1 up. We score a 5th and could have scored 6 or 7, to be honest. I thought we kept the ball generally very well on the floor. This is what we try and do here. And I'd love some consistency in the players, but again, I thought the youngsters did very well. It was great to get a performance out of some of the senior lads as well, because we all let everybody down on Wednesday night. But that's football, and if you'd said you'd lose to the team bottom of the table, who haven't won away all season, and then go and be blunt, thrash the top side, most people would say it's impossible. But that's football, and I've been here before, and these things happen, and that's what makes football so exciting. I'm disappointed there weren't enough fans here to enjoy it, but I've said to the players that we haven't really earned the right for them to come back in droves, especially after Wednesday. So hopefully they'll see this result and they'll realise this is a learning experience. We'll win some, we'll lose some. We do know what we're doing, and some of the criticism I think is way OTT, and some of the comments that were made on forums and other teams' forums as well. Well, if you turn up and think you're going to play Farnborough and we're just going to fall over, we're not. We're a work in progress. We've had horrific injuries and things this season, but what I've said is I want to have some highs this season, and we've just had a fantastic one here today.
So it was a great team performance overall, but a special mention for Nick Cardini getting 4 goals today. What was your thought on his performance today?
I thought it was outstanding. I decided to play him in a number 10 role. I think he would, he's been honest enough with me to say his performances in the last month haven't been up to what we require. He's a quality player. He's Farnborough through and through. You're looking around, he's guiding other players, and as I said, we've been very solid away from home this season, I think, generally. We've been, had the most crazy injuries, suspensions, and people unavailable, which is incredibly frustrating for no one more than myself. I thought Cards was superb today, and he was desperate to come off and get that round of applause and Man of the Match award, which he thoroughly deserved. As you say, it was a team performance. The way we passed the ball, Jamie Curitan with him. We're missing Perry Coles, of course, again today, suspended. So overall, I don't really want to pick on one person, but no one sort of epitomises this club more than Nick Cardini. And I said overall, I'm just delighted with not only the performance and the victory, but also the way we did it and the response to Wednesday after what was, we were very, very depressed and down as a group. And I've just said to them that this is football, it happens. And again, we've set up a game plan that we did at Hereford, and it worked. And I've said to you guys a number of times, we've been desperate to put on a performance at home. People that have travelled away for us, and it's very hard and it's a very tough time of year, and they've come away and they saw some really dogged performances at Chesham and at Stratford and at Bishop Stortford. They haven't really seen us here this season, not for a long time. So I'm delighted for them as well that have come and braved the cold, missed the Christmas shopping, that they've turned up and seen such a fantastic performance against the team that's running away with it at the moment.
So looking forward, the next home game here is against AFC Bournemouth on Wednesday in the Hampshire Senior Cup third round. Are you looking to change the team up, or
I don't really get much choice at the moment, and people will criticise of what we can put out, but I've only got what I've got. We've got Bobby Dormer will be cup tied, and we've got a number of lads with injuries, obviously lads that have missed today. So I don't get to make an awful lot of decisions at the moment, which is frustrating, but we'll put on a shift. We don't know what Bournemouth will bring. I think it will be a mixture. There might be the odd one or two first team squad members, but I'm sure it'll be predominantly sort of 23s, which will be very good. We've looked at their history in this competition, and you just have no idea what they're going to bring. They can be very, very strong, or they can bring a very young under-18 side. So we know they'll have a lot of the ball, and we'd obviously like to put out a team, but we know that first and foremost I want to get another 3 points next Saturday. But we want to progress in the Hampshire Cup. We'll take it very, very seriously as we can, but there isn't always an awful lot of choice, which, as you've seen this season, we can't get consistency in the team for so many different reasons. But let's enjoy today. But we know Bournemouth should be an exciting game, and obviously we want to follow that up then with the home game next weekend as well.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Spencer.
Thanks, fellas.